What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day, and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you're new, happy to have you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and go check out all the videos we have going on this channel. Over 1,300 put into playlists to make it easier on you. But welcome aboard today. Today we're going to talk about something a little bit different. We're going to piggyback off of a video I made about a week ago, and that had to do with service and how important it is to get your vehicle serviced. Well, go check that video out first, which you will see a card above me right now to click if you want to see that one. And then come on back here and watch this one. But in making that video, a lot of the comments below had basically service horror stories on it. There's a lot of you out there that like to do your own service on your vehicle, and I totally commend you for that. You don't like to have other people touching your car, but one stuck out to me that I ended up asking for more information on. It was a gentleman named David, and he basically continues to catch the service departments. He takes his RAV4, 2019 RAV4 to, he catches them not actually doing the service, but saying they did, which I'm sure has been a problem for years and years and years and years for a lot of different people out there. So I know there will be a lot of comments in this video with horror stories. So I'm gonna read you what's been going on with Dave when he takes his RAV4 to the Toyota dealerships around his house. Okay, originally here's the comment David left on my video. Toyota owner with repetitive bad experiences on service. RAV4 2019 new. Every time I went in, I checked the oil before I gave it to them. Then I checked it when they gave the car back with oil change. The oil was not changed. These were on both the standard oil intervals and the special circumstances, dirt roads, etc. intervals. Turns out they do this a lot to save time and money. They just check it off in their manual, but either don't change it or many times drain only half quart and replace half quart. Filter is neglected too. I can't tell you how many times I've had to confront them and have them actually do it in front of me. Okay, so here's his extended write-up on what happened. New 2019 RAV4 XLE. Issues. Not once have they actually done any fluid or part changes. I took it the first time as just bad luck at a bad dealership. However, it continued, and now I have to be extra careful with them and double check everything. I've considered hiding a camera in under the car to catch them, but I also don't want to go through the hassle, plus I don't really know what I would gain from it besides a gotcha moment. I really doubt they would refund my extended maintenance plan because I show them a video of their BS. I bought this $30K plus plan for my wife while I'm away at military training. If not, I do everything myself. They do rotate tires, but I feel they know that many people won't check the before and after of the internal replaceable fluids and items/filters. And who knows if they actually tighten the XYZ bolts on the ABC case, as they claim they have done multiple times. All I know is the oil is never gold, but still dark brown even after an hour of circulation driving. For my next filter replacements, I plan on putting a little piece of tape over it to see if it's actually taken off out. I will still use my dashboard note to service people that essentially says, I'm watching you, so do it right the first time. Note 2, that I drive a lot on dirt roads and always meet the conditions of the quicker oil change options. And every time I caught them not doing it, they try to play dumb and say, well, a change is not for this visit, but for the next one. Then I physically show them the service manual that says I get an early oil change because of dirt roads, towing, etc. They argue for a while or make me wait for 20 minutes while they talk to the manager, but ultimately end up doing it. All right, David lives down in Texas, and he says a lot of these dealerships that he has problems with are around the Lubbock, Fort Worth area down there. So if you live down there, make sure you take your time and check over your vehicle here and there. Now, I'll give you a little story I have on mine. I don't have any crazy service stories, but 2 separate times I took my vehicle to the same dealership and had some, not awful service, but just kind of took note to it and realized I don't ever want to go back there again. And since then, I've been going to the place that I've been going to now for years, which is Liberty Toyota, which absolutely takes care of the vehicle. They do a great job. They do it right the first time. No problems, just great things to say about them all the times I've dealt with them. And helping friends buy vehicles and in the service department, they are fantastic. Liberty Toyota. Shout out Burlington, New Jersey. All right, so the dealership I used to take my vehicle to, I had the 2016 TRD Pro. Both of these situations are with this truck. The first time, the truck came back with, it looked like they hit the lift with the tire really hard. It made a giant mark on the tire that I was never able to get out in the entire ownership of the vehicle. Like, they really, really hit that lift trying to get it onto it, which it is what it is. That's not a huge deal. On that same trip, they lost the center cap for the TRD Pro wheels. They lost the antenna, and I can't remember, they did something else weird to where it made me, oh, there was marks on the ceiling from like oily fingers. You know how the headliners in the Tundra are gray, and there were marks on the ceiling from, you know, obviously I couldn't prove it was them, but you know how I am with my vehicle. I'm very on top of all that stuff, and I don't ever have oily fingers. So that was time number one. So I got the vehicle back. They ended up taking care of everything. They found the antenna and the TRD Pro center cap for the wheel. So I just said, okay, maybe, and I'm this guy with everything. I give everybody 2 chances. So, okay, maybe the techs were having a bad day, is what it is. The next time I took it to that same dealership to get serviced, they over-tightened the lug nuts on 2 wheels and ended up breaking some lug nuts and had to order me new ones. And they took care of it. You know, they called me and told me they already ordered new ones and I had to bring it in a couple days. But that just was the writing on the wall for me that I never need to go to that dealership again. And since then, I've been going to Liberty full time. And once you find a good dealership, you stick with the good dealership when it comes to service and everything like that. My wife's family, they've been going to the same mechanic for years, and he's amazing and very honest. So if I wasn't going to the Toyota dealership, I'd probably just end up going to that gentleman. Do I do anything to mark my vehicle to make sure they make the change? I make little marks on the inside of my tires to make sure they rotate the tires, but it's always done. That was more back in the old dealership I was going to that was doing all these weird things to my truck. So there's that. But yeah, it is your turn. Go down in the comments below and yeah, let us know. So yeah, I always talk about some kind of feature video I like to do at the end of this. I like to feature a playlist. So today, we're going to do the dealership walkarounds. The good part of the dealership, when the salesmen are off and no one is around, and I could just walk around the dealerships and check everything out. So go check out that playlist. That's just when we're walking around Toyota dealerships and some of the other automotive manufacturers out there that are around me. We walk around, we look at cars. It's fun. Cars and trucks. We've had some good times, so go check that out. But don't forget, in the comments below, let us know your good and bad stories at the dealership. I look forward to it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe, and I hope all of your service trips from now on go exactly as you want them to. Take care.